Now from Fenway Park here in Boston. Tonight, it's an AL Eastern Division matchup between the Baltimore Orioles and the Boston Red Sox. Alongside Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, and Danny is doesn't get much better than what we've got here for this one.
Well, Matt, these are two of the best in the business. Two guys that their game is on. We should have a very low-scoring ball game with these two elite starting pitchers.
Major League Baseball on MLB Network coming up right after this. Chris Sale will be the starter for the Bo Sox in this contest. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Well, Matt, when Chris Sale's healthy, he's as good as any left-hander in baseball. He's coming back from Tommy John surgery. When he's right, he throws to the upper mid-90s. He'll approach triple digits. Good hard slider. He's the modern-day version of Randy Johnson. He's a nightmare for left-handed hitters as he throws from that low three-quarter arm angle.
Into the box, Cedric Mullins. And we are set for baseball here this evening. And we are underway from Fenway as the first pitch of the night is taken for ball one.
First pitch, 7 o'clock.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Lifted the other way out to left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. This will kick up against the wall now. And he is into third with a leadoff triple.
Yeah, and after that one, it looks like the first run of the game could be coming pretty soon. He got a pitch that he liked, and he roped it to the outfield. Then he showed the speed necessary to make it all the way around to third.
In now, Ramon Urias, as Sale will get the upper hand to start the at-bat here at strike one. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. High in the air out to center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ball game.
Great job of offensive execution there. Leadoff triple and then the sac fly to bring home a run.
Next, here is Trey Mancini. First delivery to him.
Hey! Time to be aggressive with these hitters now. After that sac fly, now it's time to try to get out of this inning with only one run scored.
Bases are empty, one man out. Behind 0-2 now. And he got him.
Well, there's the great equalizer, the changeup, El Cambio. Listen, if you can keep that pitch in your back pocket and pull it out when you need it, like he did right there, usually hitters, they don't stand a chance.
Anthony Santander the next to bat. Yes, he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. The 0-1.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
Windup and the 0-2 pitch. Strike three called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. So one run on one hit, no errors, and no one left. On now to the bottom of inning number one. The Orioles are on top 1-0. John Means, a Kansas-born left-hander, will be doing the pitching. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Well, he's a very solid starting pitcher, and I'm sure most people know that by now. If you're a manager or a fan or even a teammate, I think you're very confident knowing he's taking the mound for you. If he does his thing, he's going to put together a really nice start out there.
And it's fouled away. The 0-1 delivery. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
And he pops him up here on 0-2 as this is drifting toward the right side of the infield. And there's your first out of the inning.
Batting second, the center fielder.
With that, here's how the hometown Red Sox line up in this one. Mark, what do you have on this group in front of the home crowd tonight?
Well, Matt, when we drove over to the ballpark today, we were expecting some offensive firepower, especially in this yard. It's a hitter's yard, but that could sometimes work against them. I'm interested to see what lineup stays within themselves and executes and manufactures to get this W.
First pitch on its way. Here's a blooper out toward left center. Number one backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
Batting third, the shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
So here is Xander Bogaerts, lifetime against this pitcher. He's had success, 6 for 14. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him. Swing, high drive, left field and deep, and it bangs off the monster. Throw into second, and the gamble will work out. He's in at second base with a 2-out double.
Batting fourth.
He obviously was sitting all over that pitch. He didn't want to go deep in the count. He saw it 0-0 and he let it fly.
Rafael Devers the next to bat. High in the air down the right field line. Santander waits on it, and that's the 3rd out. 2-out double left stranded. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Second inning set to go, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Austin Hayes.
Austin Hayes.
First pitch of the AB now. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Hayes is usually more of a threat when facing left-handers like this. The right-handers tend to give him a bit more trouble, so we'll see if that trend continues. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is James Kingsley.
Hey, Dero, James Kingley's a pretty good umpire. He doesn't get too excited, keeps things under emotions. He's a pretty good ball and strike umpire.
Yeah, James Kingsley will never show you up, and he's always approachable.
Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Not quite out of here as it's off the monster. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
He just tattoos this ball right here. Tried to sneak a fastball in on him? No way. Drives it to deep left center field gap, and that was a nice job to get the barrel around in time to score that baby up.
At the plate now, DJ Stewart. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. No one out with a runner at second. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now. Fouled away.
Hey, that fastball caught too much of the plate on an 0-2 count.
0-2 count, and the pitch. A bouncer to the left side. Bogarts has it, and that's the first out.
So here's how the Bo Sox are positioning themselves defensively. And guys, let's take a look at Rafael Devers. Got rushed to the big league super quick because the guy could flat rake. Defense has lagged a little bit behind. Had some throwing issues early, but working on his craft and continuing to get better every year.
At the plate, Maikel Franco, as Sale will get the upper hand to start the at-bat. Here it's strike one. Comes set, and the 0-1. Popped him up. Vasquez over to his right, 2 gone.
Batting 8, the catcher, number 28, Pedro Severino.
Now at the plate, here is Pedro Severino. First pitch on the way, and a fastball's in there for strike one.
0-1. Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Oh-2. Here it is. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. Orioles lead 1. We played an inning and a half. It's 1-0. Now to the plate, here is J.D. Martinez. His prior history in this matchup, he's 4 for 14. And of those hits, 3 of them were of the home run variety. First pitch on its way.
Ball, that's out.
Fouled off.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. And it's off the green monster.
It's one of the beauties of playing in Fenway right there. Most places that's a double or a home run, but at Fenway you're coming out of the box thinking, can I make it to second? Because if it caroms and that left fielder fields it cleanly, you're dead to rights at second base. And that's a heck of a job to hold him in this single.
And the next up will be Alex Verdugo as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. Oh, and 1, here it comes. On the ground to second base, this could be 2. There's 1. On to first to complete the double play.
Batting 7, the right fielder, Hunter Renfroe.
So base is empty now after the double play. And digging in is the outfielder, Hunter Renfroe. First delivery to him. The bouncer to the left side. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Red Sox go down quietly. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. And now here is number 1, and he'll start out their half of the third, top of the order to follow. First pitch of the AB on its way. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
Well, he kind of tipped his hand right there. His approach is obviously sitting on the off speed because he was so late on that first pitch heater.
Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Okay, if you're in this lineup right here, game on, boys. I know he's got power stuff, but if he's going to come...
Swing, and he launches this one to deep left field. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out.
Now batting, number 31.
And stepping in, Cedric Mullins. Tripled and later scored first time around. Here's the pitch. And he fouls this one off. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. One out, nobody on. Tried to get that one airborne, but it's 1-2.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves in the box.
Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
To the plate now, Ramon Urias, as he sends it on the ground to first. Scooped up, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles, but they lead it 1-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and here comes the first baseman, Bobby Dahlbeck.
The first baseman, Bobby Dahlbeck.
And now pitch on the way.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
One and one.
Swing and a miss on a nasty slider right there. Always felt toughest pitch in the game. If you're a guy who liked to work the big part of the field, you were on that fastball middle away. That slider looked like a heater for about 56 feet 6 inches.
And one away now here in the Boston third.
Batting ninth.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Into the box, Christian Vasquez. And he puts it on the ground to second. And that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it.
The batter,
hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch
second
your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Hernandez.
Into the box now, Kike Hernandez. And this is foul tipped at the plate right off the arm of the catcher behind the plate. Ouch. 0 for 1 here in the early going. The 0-1 pitch. Popped up. Urias waits on it. 2 down.
Now batting, center fielder, Jared Duran.
Striding in is Jaron Duran. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the AB on its way. No balls and 1 strike.
Hey, usually the second time through the order you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Goodness. 0-2 now.
Wait, that was an ugly swing. I'm sure he's not going to watch that one on replay after the game.
Vasquez is off at first with 2 away. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Red Sox leave 1. They still trail 1-0. So now here is Trey Mancini looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
And that's taken for strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Hey, he's rolling so far in this one as we head into the middle part of this game. How about 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes? If he continues to do that, he just might finish this one.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight.
Well, he certainly wasn't intimidated on the mound right there. He had to stare down a really good hitter, and instead of working around the zone, he challenged him with 3 straight good pitches. I like that he didn't give his opponent too much credit.
In now, Anthony Santander. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. First time up, he went down looking. The windup and the 0-1. Popped up. Dahlbeck is there for it. 2 gone.
Now batting.
So we saw the fastball there as he got the pop out, and that'll segue right into our pitch speed comparison for these 2 starters. And whoa, look at that for a top speed. 98 miles an hour. That man is flat dealing. Austin Hayes the next to bat. First offering on its way. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Center fielder on the run. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles, but they're up 1-0. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
The shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
Now the first pitch.
One of the biggest factors on how long you're going to go with a start is how many first pitch strikes you throw. 80% usually means you're going to have a pretty good day, and that's on the menu so far.
And it's quickly 0-2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Here's the 0-2.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Into the windup and the pitch. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. throw in time as he's called out on a bang-bang play at first.
Now
and no surprise based on how close that play was. They're looking at the replay to see if they want to challenge the out call.
Well, here's another look at it. It certainly was bang, bang. Wow, tough for me to tell on that look. Definitely a tough call for the umpire there.
Now the indication from the dugout, and they will use a challenge here. So we'll see what the replay operations center in Manhattan has to say about it.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Red Sox have elected to challenge.
All right, one last look at it
play.
here. The question is there enough evidence to change the call to safe? I think he did beat the throw. This challenge...
The decision appears to have been made, and the runner is safe, so the call is overturned. Good challenge there, and they'll maintain the right to do so again later in the game if needed.
Upon video review, the call of outs at first base has been overturned, and the batter ruled safe.
Here now is Rafael Devers. Pops this one up. Franco might try to make a play on it, and this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Bogarts aboard here at first with nobody out. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
I mean, he's coming right after him, Matty. 3 fastballs in a row.
Curveball got him swinging for the first out. That's just a great pitch, both on the call from the catcher and the execution. If he hits it, there's a good chance it turns into a double play ball, but it's also a spot that's going to get a lot of whiffs, too. That's excellent pitching. And that'll bring up J.D. Martinez as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Martinez is up over 1,200 career hits during his time in the majors. Here's the 0-1. Into right field, that's a base hit. They'll hold at second, and there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his second knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. Alex Verdugo digging in now as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now.
Hey, make no mistake about it. This lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding the zone.
The 0-2 pitch. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now.
This is the kind of at bat where your hitting coach grabs you on the way back to the dugout to have a little chat about your approach. Not a lot of positives to draw from that at bat when you take 2 strikes and then you chase one out of the zone to go down on only 3 pitches.
Stepping in now, Hunter Renfroe. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. Here's the 1-0. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in 2 that time. And the throw to first will be in time, so the Red Sox come up empty, and the inning is over. Boston strands a couple. They're down 1-0. Stepping in once again is DJ Stewart. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike one. Stewart, a native Floridian. He was a first-round pick back in the 2015 MLB draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
At the plate now, Michael Franco. And it's fouled away. 0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through. The windup and the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Count remains at 0-2.
He got a mistake right there, but missed it. Can't foul that pitch off in a big spot. 0-2 count. Heater caught too much of the zone.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Verdugo waits on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
The catcher, number 28, Pedro Severino.
Pedro Severino digs in at the plate. And now the first pitch. Fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Swing and a high fly ball out to left field. Legs churning. He's headed for second, and that'll be off the green monster in left.
Their own pitcher is absolutely dealing right now, so this is a big moment in this game. If his teammates can pick him up and drive him in now, that might be all they need to get the W here.
To the plate now, number 1, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. Comes set. Heading out towards shallow right. Right fielder coming on. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. 1 left for the Orioles, but they're on top 1-0. Back now at Fenway Park, and here's Heidi Watney with a report.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Red Sox offense with the Boston manager, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Now in the box, Bobby Dahlbeck,
Leading
as
off
we move
for
past
the
the
Red
halfway
Sox,
point in this one and begin the
first
bottom of the
baseman,
fifth.
Bobby Dahlbeck.
First offering on its way. And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. So it's a solo shot to dead center. And with it, the Red Sox have tied it at 1.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Up next for the Red Sox, the catcher.
So now to the plate, Christian Vasquez. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. He singled in his first AB. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Line to shortstop, and there's one away.
Up next for the Red Sox, the second baseman, Kike Hernandez.
So next to hit is Kike Hernandez. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First delivery to him. Clearly off with his timing on that one, a swinging strike. Gets a small piece near the plate. That's a foul ball.
Interesting pitch selection right there, in off the plate. Not too many pitchers in the game want to go in there and risk hitting the guy and letting him get on first base free of charge.
And another foul ball. Had him fooled as he swings through the curveball. 2 down.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
Into the box now, Jarren Duran. Yes, he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Hey, I got to commend him a little bit. Leadoff homer, and now he's 1 pitch away from getting out of this inning without any further damage.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. 1 run, 6 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight. But a run scores in the inning, and that'll have to be good enough as this solo home run knots things up. 5 innings complete, all even at 1 apiece. Back now for the start of the 6th inning, and we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Orioles offense with their manager between innings. And one thing he stressed to me was the need for them to have better at-bats when they've got runners on base. They've had their opportunities with runners in scoring position, but still have 0 hits to show for it in those situations. He said repeatedly not coming through with a big hit can wear on you as a team, but in this sport, you have to dwell on the positives. He's confident they'll find a way to break through sooner or later.
Thank you, Heidi.
Number 31.
50th pitch of the game on its way. Cedric Mullins is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike 1.
Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Boy, this is a tight one. You kind of get the feeling like the next team that scores is going to win this one.
In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
No ball.
Yeah, he's got these hitters in the proverbial rocking chair right here, pushing the throttle and pulling it. Nice change of speeds.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Duran is there, and he has it for the first out.
Now batting, second baseman, Ramon Urias.
Now at the plate, Ramon Urias. He bounced out last time up. First pitch on the way.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
A high fastball is in there. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fouled off. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And rarely do you see a player of his caliber fooled that badly, but he was tied up in knots that time. 2 away now.
Well, pitching domination continues. Just a total of 2 runs on the board. So both of these starters should feel really good about their showings. If you love good pitching, this has been the game for you.
So here's Trey Mancini. He swings and grounds it to short. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
I'm not sure if this happened or not, but sometimes when you're playing behind a pitcher who's doing all of the work himself, you get caught up a little bit in kind of a trance and you get lulled to sleep out there. Looked like to me he was caught a little off guard when the play came his way.
Runner at first following the error. And set to go as the switch-hitting outfielder, Anthony Santander. Here's the first pitch. Sliced hard on the ground. That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3. And that runner will hold up at second with 2 aboard now.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting this baseball back.
In now, Austin Hayes.
And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right.
A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Comes set, the 0-1. Skied into straightaway right. He's under it, and that ends the inning. Orioles strand a couple. Still tied 1 apiece. And that brings in Xander Bogaerts. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance.
The shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
First delivery to him. And There's a line drive base hit to left field. So it's a leadoff base hit to start the Red Sox half of the inning.
Well, Dan, the sun goes down and this guy lights up right here.
Talk about having a good night. 3 hits, and hey, he might have another at bat or 2 before this one ends.
At the plate, Rafael Devers, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Behind 0-2 now. Working for the punch out and the offering, and he fouls this one off. Ready on 0-2.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
This is popped up. Mancini is there. And that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the designated hitter, J.D. Martinez.
Here's J.D. Martinez. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. From the belt, the pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Chasing after it is Santander. And he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out.
Now batting, the left fielder, Alex.
2 men are gone now in the Boston half of the 6th. And that brings up the outfielder, Alex Verdugo. Set and the pitch.
Hey.
And that misses 1-1. Looped over toward first, but an easy play over at first to glove it, and the side is retired. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. 7th inning coming up, all tied at 1-1. So stepping in is DJ Stewart. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. First pitch on its way. Right there for strike 1.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
I can't imagine in a hitter's meeting today that's the pitch they want to attack. Plus velocity up and in. It's going to be too tough to get the barrel to that pitch today.
This one's blooped out toward right center field. There to take it in is Bogaerts, and that's the first out.
Now batting, the third baseman, Maikel Franco.
1 gone now in the Baltimore 7th, and that means Maikel Franco, the third baseman, will bat next. And now the first pitch. swing and a ground ball to third. On to first, and it's a quick start to the seventh, as now there are 2 away.
Now batting, catcher, Pedro Severino.
So the next to bat will be Pedro Severino. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. First offering on its way. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
I'm surprised we're seeing so many late swings on fastballs. If there's one rule of thumb in the game, get to the heater.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2.
Hey, this is an amazing inning right here. Attacking the zone, keeping his defense invested. Chance to get off the field super quick.
Here it comes on 0-2. And he struck him out. His 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. Score remains tied 1-1. Riding in for Boston, Hunter Renfroe. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
The right fielder, Hunter Renfroe.
First pitch on the way. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
The 0-1 on its way. And it's fouled away. Another one sent foul. The next 0-2. And he chased it in the dirt. Severino corrals it. And he makes the throw to first. Renfroe is retired, and there's 1 away.
Now batting.
That'll bring up Bobby Dahlbeck.
He turned around that fastball and drove it out of the park in his previous at-bat, so there's got to be a good chance they mix it up right here on him and try and go off speed.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Got to be a little frustrated on the offensive side. Yeah, everybody's getting knocks and the batting averages are flowing right now, but nobody's come up with that big runner in scoring position, 2-out knock kind of feel that really is going to break this game open.
At the plate now, Christian Vasquez. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. He's 1 for 2 in this one. A 1-1 count now to Vasquez. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Pitch out. Nothing doing. The 2-1 pitch. Hit hard to third. Oh, and he can't come up with it.
Heck of a job by the batter right there. You would have thought he bought himself a fastball, but gets an off-speed pitch, doesn't try and do too much, and drives it for a base hit.
Here comes the Baltimore skipper out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So he'll leave with a couple of runners aboard that are his responsibility, meaning he'd be happy to get out of here with a no decision. Number 78 is on, and he'll take over on the mound in relief.
Number 78.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Kike Hernandez. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
First pitch on its way. Here's a fly ball way out to right center, and no one will track this one down. It's going to fall in there for extra bases, and the runner is in from second. The relay throw, and he's out trying for third base, but he'll get credit for 2 RBIs here.
Oh, you hate to see guys run into outs, especially when it's because of an unnecessary risk. He had 2 all the way, and he clearly should have just been happy with that.
Standing in now, Jaron Duran pulls this one into the air out into right field. Santander grabs it to retire the side. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and no one left on base. 8th inning coming up. It's the Red Sox 3 and the Orioles 1. Now to the plate, number 1. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
This is the part of the game where I think we really start seeing what teams are made of, both in terms of battling back, showing some resiliency, and in terms of knowing how to play with the lead, locking down that W. Offensive game plan needs to change right here. They need to get a little bit more aggressive. It's too late to try and work counts.
And this is taken. It's a ball and a strike now to the Baltimore shortstop. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
Even though we're late into this ball game, this guy's velo is still top notch. This guy's a horse.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going.
When a pitcher puts you in the proverbial rocking chair like he's doing right now, you have to take a deep breath. You can't start trying to guess along with him. Trust your fundamentals and stay on that fastball.
And he punches out another one. Make it 9 for the ball game. With that, we'll give you a look at our starter comparison for the 2 starting pitchers in the game. And the column to look at is the one on the right side of your screen. Not too many hits to go around at this point in the ball game. Next, it'll be Cedric Mullins. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. In there for strike 1.
What a performance so far. Throwing first pitch strikes to 90% of the batters. It's hard to get any better than that.
8th inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. And that's into the corner, a foul ball in right. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Ramon Urias.
Into the box, Ramon Urias. Fouled away. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The windup and the 0-1. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Verdugo waits on it. And that retires the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. And it remains a 3-1 ball game. And coming forward now is the shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
The shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. A ball and no strikes. Had him lunging at that pitch away, and it's 1-1 now.
Man, this guy's been locked in all game long. I don't know where that ugly swing just came from.
Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Here it comes. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Up next, Rafael Devers. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
Devers.
First offering on its way. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
They've done a real nice job keeping this guy into wraps in this one. No hits for him so far.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Hayes is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out.
The designated hitter, J.D. Martinez.
Next will be the designated hitter, J.D. Martinez. He's 2 for 3 thus far. Now the first pitch. And he got him out in front that time. Strike 1. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Down in order go the Red Sox as the lead remains 3-1. Set to start the 9th in this one, and next will be the imposing power bat, Trey Mancini. Here's the first pitch. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Big swing by Mancini now, and this is carrying well to left. On to Lansdowne and gone. A solo shot here to left as it's now a 3-2 ball game.
I'm excited to check the home run numbers that come out on Show Track because that was just one of the most impressive launches we've seen in a good while. And as the numbers come in, that ball was projected to have carried over 460 feet. An amazing show of strength.
The batter.
To the plate now, Anthony Santander. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Popped up. Sale just to the right of the mound. 1 down.
The batter. The left fielder.
Next up is Austin Hayes. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. First pitch on the way. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. One-run game here in the top of the ninth. It's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle, center cut. Tough pitch to take.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? What's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
So now to the plate, DJ Stewart. Fouled off. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
You could tell by the hitter's balance after that swing that he's seeing the ball really good. His timing is right there, and I expect him to catch something clean.
And he strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate, but could not cash in.
Hey, listen, in baseball, we don't see very many complete games any longer because of pitch counts, but listen, he was good from the first inning through the ninth. Well-deserved complete game victory.
3-2 the finish in tonight's game. The Boston Red Sox jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Chris Sale is credited with the win. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB Network. Good night, everybody.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Boston Red Sox, 3 runs on 10 hits, 1 error. They left 5 men on base. For the Orioles, 2 runs on 5 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 47 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Fenway Park, 37,755. We'd like to thank the Red Sox Nation for their continuing support and remind you to please drive home safely. Good night.